So here I have this duck already roasted, cut up small, and I'll start washing this now. And by all means, if you don't have lime, you can use some vinegar. If you don't have vinegar, then just go back to the long time days with some salt and flour. And when I am washing my duck and goat, I always use flour together with the lime, lemon, or vinegar. I do not keep the skin on because I think it's too fatty for me. And you always want to wash your duck or any meat, for instance, one at a time, one piece at a time. So you see, I take off the skin for two reasons. One, because it's too fatty, and the other reason is when the duck is cooking, I do not like to see those fine feathers poking out. So I get in there and I take out all of the fat. You see, look, all those feathers are still here. You need to go between the skin and search for all these little feathers. It's really a turn off when you sit to eat and you see a feather in your plate. And you would want to take the knife and scrape out all the blackness, because remember, this was roasted. So see those little feathers there that's poking out, you want to take them out. Show you how you clean that duck head. And let me know in the comments below how many of you like your duck head, and if you don't enjoy the duck head, that's quite okay. It's a personal preference, but if you want to try the duck head for the first time, you need to know how to clean it. So as you see, I'm trying to get out all those very tiny feathers. Now you're going to cut here. This is the windpipe you're going to pull out. And this is a very thin veil. You need to get this out as well. This came out very easily today, but usually it does not come out easy. So look, there's another piece stuck in here. This little slimy thing here, you need to pull that out. See that? It's a thin veil. You need to pull that out, and it's out. Now what you need to do, I don't know who eats the duck eye, but I don't. I know a lot of people eat fish eyes. So this is a must for me. The eyes of the duck need to come out. Here we have the next one. So it's all good now. Now, the gizzard in the duck, it's very, very hard to clean. So I would cut it in smaller pieces. It's not as easy as chicken. Take your time, peel out all of this. You see, it's nice and clean now. So now that I've shown you how to clean each piece of the meat, I will continue washing each piece one at a time, and then I'll come back to you. So I'm going to give it its first wash. So just about 3 times I'm going to wash it, because I really don't like the red water to stay in the bloody water. The water clears up a little bit here now. And I'll show you what I'm going to do next, so that this meat would not have any fresh smell in it. Have you ever cooked any kind of meat, and as much as you wash it, there's always a fresh smell or fresh taste? I'm going to show you what I do to get rid of that. And this is what I do, so that there will be no freshness in this duck. I pour boiling water. I have seen people boil their duck first, but I don't. I just pass some boiling water in it, just to take out any fresh taste that is left in there. And for those of you who follow me, you would know I always put my meat in a rice strainer or colander. So I'm going to leave this for all the extra water to drain out. And while okay guys, so here you have it nicely drained out, and we're going to season this up. So we'll start with the green seasoning. Some black pepper, sazon, some ketchup here, we have the fine thyme that shred out, so we don't have these sticks at the end. We have some salt to taste, have the curry leaf or the carapule, however you would call it in your country, and of course the hot peppers. Have some weary here. I'm gonna mix this in nicely so all that seasoning is mixed up nicely into all the pieces. So all this is nicely mixed up now. I am going to cover this and leave it to marinate overnight, and I will be back tomorrow to start currying this.